So we will start. Hello everyone. While we wait for others, we will introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a BrowXenna brow trainer. Eat with you. So today's topic is brow architecture with BrowXenna HENNA and Hyaluronic base. It is a new product of BrowXenna. So I will talk in details about this project. And of course, if you have some questions, you can ask it here and I will answer them. So I think we will start. The first thing we will do, it is cleansing. For this purpose, I will use BrowXenna shampoo foam, and I will also use brow brush to clean the brows and hairs. So now I clean skin and hairs of eyebrows. And I remind you that everyone now can have a henna guide. It is my own henna guide of BrowXenna HENNA. And just keep some plus or something else here. And after the masterclass, I will send you a file with BrowXenna HENNA guide. After we use BrowXenna shampoo foam, we should clean this shampoo from skin with cotton pads. And after cleansing, we should prepare skin and hairs with tonic. So for this purpose, I should also use cotton pads, and I use tonic. Brow architecture with brow paste, BrowXenna brow paste. And to make brow architecture, I will also use brush number 7, BrowXenna brush. First, I put paste on my hand, and after it, I will put it on the face. While we are making brow architecture, please look at the left and at the right brow to make it more similar. First, we do this line. And after it, we will make the second line. And after it, we will do second brow. Please compare brows to make it more similar. Now we do the first line. And after it, the second line. And so while we are doing brow architecture, we will think about the color. I think here we will make a mix of 203 BrowXenna HENNA and 106. And of course, we will mix it with Hyaluronic base. And while we will make coloring, I will tell you about the benefits of Hyaluronic base. Compare the second lines. And in this case, I think we will use 2 thin layers, and after the full drying, we will clean it with Too Faced tonic. And now please write down if you already have tried hyaluronic base, and if you tried it, do you like it? What advantages do you see in this hyaluronic base? And what do you like most, hyaluronic base or maybe mineral solution? Now we will mix two colors. I remind you that it would be 203 and 106. It would be 50% of 203 and 50% of 106. Have we got some questions? No? So have a look. 203 and 106. I will tell you about your hyaluronic base. What is the advantages and what is this hyaluronic base? First of all, hyaluronic base was made for using with BrowXenna henna. So earlier you should use mineral solution to mix with henna, but now you can choose what to use, mineral solution or hyaluronic base. So what is the differences between mineral solution and hyaluronic base? First of all, its consistency. When you use mineral solution, it is more liquid. So the consistency of hyaluronic base is gel. So that is why you should use less henna. That is why you save henna, and I think it's very important for artists. Now we mix henna with hyaluronic base. I will show it to you. Here it is, hyaluronic base. As you can see, it has gel consistency. And I use 1 or 2 drops of hyaluronic solution to henna. And of course, I should mention that on sale you can search for mineral solution and hyaluronic. In sale you can search for hyaluronic base and BrowXenna henna in set. I will use also BrowXenna brush number 7. Now I mix hyaluronic base and henna. And I see that I should add just 1 drop of hyaluronic base here. I mix them. And after it, I will use 2 thin layers on our brows. So what is the advantages of hyaluronic base? First of all, gel consistency, as I've said earlier. Of course, when you have gel consistency, you should add less henna. That is why you save henna. It is very important for brow artists. Second advantage is that when you use hyaluronic solution, hyaluronic base, you can achieve more bright imprint on the skin. That is why your client can have more long imprint on the skin. For example, when you use mineral solution, your client have about 5 days of imprint on the skin. But if you use hyaluronic base, imprint on the skin will last about 7 days. So you achieve 2 days plus with your earlier imprint. So now we make first thin layer. And after the full dry, we will clean it with 2 face tonic. Next, what is the advantages of hyaluronic base also? Because if we use hyaluronic base, it moisturizes the skin and hairs. That is why you can use henna with lamination, for example. You know, earlier after lamination you should use only dye, not to damage hairs. But now, if you use hyaluronic base with henna, you can use henna after lamination, and the same story with bleaching. After bleaching, you can also use henna. If you use henna after lamination, after bleaching, as you wish. And what else about hyaluronic base? I think that if you use hyaluronic base, it would be enough only one layer, because imprint on the skin is rather bright. So that is why you save your time and time of your client. And please, if you watch this live, please answer here if you tried BrowXenna hyaluronic base and do you like it. Because I know that a lot of brow artists have tried only mineral solution. And if you tried hyaluronic base, do you see the difference between mineral solution and hyaluronic base? Or maybe you use water to mix it with BrowXenna henna. Now I clean the line. And after it, I will do the same with the second brow. I think that only one layer would be enough. So after the coloring, after the dyeing, I will wait for the full drying and I will clean it. If it is necessary, I will make correction with tweezers. And we have new tweezers, 3 new tweezers. There are pointed tweezer, small tweezer. So now I work with the second brow. Make a thin layer of coloring. And if it is necessary, clean the line with the second brush. It is also a brush number 7, BrowXenna brush. And I remind you that if you want to have absolutely free BrowXenna henna guide, please write here some plus and I will send you the file after the masterclass. So if you can't see the whole masterclass now, you can see it in recording. Make this layer fully. Compare brows. If it is necessary, clean the lines. And you see that with hyaluronic base, henna dries rather fast. So you can see that here it is fully dried. Compare the lines, compare the brows. And now I will clean brow paste with shampoo, and after it I will clean henna with Too Faced tonic. Why I use Too Faced tonic, or for example not water? Because when I use Too Faced tonic, the stabilized process will be not so long. It would be faster. That is why I prefer to use not water. It would be more, how to say, it would stay more long on the skin. Now I use shampoo foam and cotton pads, and I will clean brow paste around the brow. Clean the lines. And while henna is drying on the skin, I will show you new tweezers, new BrowXenna tweezers. While you are cleaning the lines, please look not to clean henna from brows. And I will add a little bit henna here. I remind you that I use BrowXenna brush number 7. Here it is. And add a little bit henna here. Compare the brows to be more similar. Add henna here to the start of a brow. And now I can show you new tweezers. Here they are, and just like usual tweezer. I think here we will use point tweezer. I will show you. And I should say that all the tweezers are manually sharpened by professionals. That is why it is a unique thing. Now I make correction. And all the tweezers are rather comfortable in your hand. That is why, and for professionals. And I think the design is rather pretty. Make correction. Remind you about the guide. Please, after this masterclass or now, if you watch it now in live, please send us some plus, and we will send you the guide about BrowXenna henna after the masterclass. Now we make a correction, a light correction, and I can see that henna is fully dried. I can clean it with 2 face tonic. I use cotton pads and 2 face tonic. And after it, I clean dried henna from brows. Now I touch my brow, and after it, I clean all the henna from brows. You see, it's only one layer on the skin. So you can see light imprint on the skin. To make more bright color, you can use 2 or 3 layers, but I think to make more airy coloring, 1 layer would be enough. And I clean henna from the second brow. Add the second layer on the finish of the brow to make it more bright. And while our henna will dry, we will make correction, more clean correction. So I take the mix of 203 and 106 with hyaluronic base and make more bright finish of a brow. For this purpose, I also use my favorite brush. It is BrowXenna brush number 7. And make the second layer. For this purpose, I wouldn't draw architecture once again, because I see a light imprint on the skin. And I make more bright coloring. So I repeat about the advantages of hyaluronic base. First of all, it was made to nourish, to moisturize the skin and hairs while coloring. That is why you can mix bleaching and henna coloring. And of course, imprint is more stable on the skin. For example, not to usual 5 days, but for 7 and 8 days. And while you are using hyaluronic base, you use not so much henna. For example, when you use mineral solution, you should use more henna to mix it. But here I use only 2 drops of hyaluronic base and just I make the second layer, and after it I will make the same with the second brow. And I remind you that in this live I use new tweezers. Here there are 3 tweezers: pointed tweezer, mini tweezer, and just like usual tweezer for professionals. And you see that after I used to face tonic, we can see the finished result just in 2 minutes. You see the color will be more cold, and it will be more bright on the skin after we clean henna from skin, dried henna. But when you use just water, the finished result will be not so fast. We are making the second layer. And after it, if it is necessary, clean the lines with BrowXenna brush number 7 also. Compare the lines, compare the brows. And make dyeing on the finish of the brows. Compare the whole brows. And I will add a little bit of henna to the finish. I remind you that on sale you can search henna in set with hyaluronic base. That is why it is very comfortable for using. And now, while henna dries, we will make correction with tweezers. I will show you other tweezer. It would be Mini, Expert Mini. Here it is. Just like a baby tweezer. And make clean correction. It is very light on hand, you know? And after the correction, after we clean all the henna from brows, we will make fixation. For this purpose, I should use, I think, brow soap from BrowXenna, and I will show you how I use it. We are waiting for a couple of minutes while henna dries, and while we are waiting, I will remind you about the guide. Today you can have absolutely free BrowXenna henna guide. So if you want to have it, please text here some plus, or if you watch it on repeat, on recording, please text in comments just plus, and after the masterclass I will send you a file with BrowXenna henna guide. And what else I can say? If you have some questions, you can ask it here, and I will answer them with a great pleasure. Now I am searching for brow soap. Here it is, Brow Styling Soap by BrowXenna. One moment. And when we will fix hairs, I will show you how to use it correctly, how to use it to make a more stable result on brows. There are two colors, blue and pink. I think we should prepare cotton. Now I touch brows, and after it clean all the henna from eyebrows. And now you can see that the result is more bright on the skin and hairs. After a couple of minutes on the skin, the result would be a little bit colder and a little bit more bright. Stay on the skin about 7, but sometimes it could be up to 14 days. But on the hairs, it is about 2 months. But when more airy coloring you make, then less stable result you achieve. So sorry, but it is true. But if you want bright coloring, the result would be about 10 or maybe 14 days on the skin, and about 2 months on the hairs. And clean the henna from the second brow. You see that on the first time we achieved more airy coloring, but now when we clean the second layer we can see more bright coloring, like tattoo effect, like permanent effect. You can clean it from the second brow. I remind you that in this case I used colors number 203 and 106, 15% of 203 and the same about 106. Now I use just cotton skin, and after it I will fix hairs. So for this purpose I will use just water, 1 drop of water and brow soap. You see? I use 1 drop of water to brow soap, and after it I use just brow brush on a wet brow soap. After it I use it on brow hairs down, and the second step up. That is why we will have a more stable result. We fix it good. Just like a lama effect. You can see the difference between just usual brow and brow with brow soap. And make the same with the second brow. You should use just 1 drop of water to soap, and after it use brow brush. Next we do hairs down, and after it up. And we achieve lama effect. It is our finished result. If you have some questions now, you can answer it. You can ask them here, and I will answer them. And of course, I remind you about BrowXenna HENNA guide. Please text here some plus if you see it now or in recording, and after it I will send you absolutely free BrowXenna HENNA guide. Есть какие-то вопросы у нас? If you don't have some questions, I would glad to see you, to answer the questions, to present Hyaluronic base to you, and see you again. Goodbye.